Hello, hello. What you boys up to?
We dropped something, turdboy. We were just looking for it.
Anything interesting, was it?
Can't remember.
Oh, I see. So you was looking for something, but you can't remember what it was.
I think that's why we couldn't find it.
Floor looks pretty clean down there.
Yeah, that's 'cause we've already looked there.
In tandem, from what I could see.
That was a military strategy, turdboy. We were combining optical power for maximum visual penetration.
So you weren't gaying it up then, having a little man hug?
Leave it out, turdboy.
Well, I suppose they didn't invent closets for nothing, did they? I mean, that many people have come out of them these days. You can pick 'em up in charity shops for nearly nothing.
Well, we don't need no closets to come out of.
Well, how about a wardrobe then?
Well, as long as we don't have to come out of the sewer.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Ron. It was the sewers that made me the Napoleonic figure you see before you.
Napoleonic?
He was the Gunga Din of his day.
Gunga Din? You sewer folk have got daft names.
The sewers are a dangerous and unpredictable place, Ron. You're only ever one flash away from oblivion.
Yeah, I hear they got crockygators down there.
Yeah, turd-eating terrors. More teeth than a room full of celebrity smiles. But we ain't got time to blather about the nether regions. I got some top news.
Well, what is it? Al-Qaeda won the World Cup?
Doubt it, Ron. Nah, Missy Toilet Duck's had a chat with that flapper Corby, and he's told her the actual whereabouts of the mystical cushion.
Oh yeah, do you think we can believe some mad bird?
You tell him, Ducky.
You casting aspersions on my judgment, gay Ron? No offence intended, Miss Duck.
Right, so the word is, the cushion is in a mysterious shed down in the eastern quadrant of the garden.
Down the EQ. That's good military talk, turdboy.
Yeah, well apparently some mechanoid wonder girl took up residence on it and has gone all operatic in another dimension.
What's that about a rat in the attic?
It's our duty to dislodge her from that delusion and drag the cushion back here for decent folk with the brains to appreciate it.
That's us all right.
Yeah, though I wasn't thinking of you so much, Ron. Thing is, boys, if we're going to mount an attack, we'll need some infrastructure. How long will it take to set the cable car up?
Almost instantly, turdboy.
Well, if that's the best you can do, let's get going. You hold base camp, Ducky, and we'll go a treasure hunting.
Yeah, well don't fall out and land on your head. Be horrible to have some sense knocked into you.
Yeah, comical. Anyway, I'd bounce. But luckily I'll be taped in.
I thought we'd go for red today.
Nice choice, Lieutenant. Can't beat a bit of red tape to get things moving. It's time to badly go where no turd boy has gone before.
That's a split infinitive.
I don't care if it's a split in the fabric of time. We're rolling. Bit of fresh air, lads. Shake off the stench of the sewers.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say nothing, but you don't half honk.
Oh yeah, and you'd be the expert on personal hygiene, eh, Ron? I don't reckon you changed that uniform once since I first met you.
It's the only one I got.
Yeah, I expect it is.
Oh my God, look up there.
Don't worry about the flapper. He's on side now. He got his worms for the gen on that cushion.
Maybe, but he's mental. I've seen him attack a fence post.
He's sweet as, my son. Sweet as.
Sir, he's got me. I told you that bird was mental.
Back off, Corby. I thought we had a deal. Wah, sorry about that. Thought you were a slug.
Do I look like a slug, sir? Smartest slug I've ever seen, Corporal. Thank you, sir.
Bloody bird's a schizophile.
Yeah, total homeopath.
Watch out, boys. This looks a lot like a shed to me. Time for a bit of illegal entry.
Yeah, we gotta use stealth, Corporal. We'll effect an entry through this window. Enemy combatants on the premises, turdboy.
Never mind them. Where's the quacking cushion?
We got a visual.
Is that right? Can you see it at all?
That's what I meant.
I knew that. Just grab the quacking thing before one of them mutants mobilises itself.
Don't worry about them, turdboy. They're all harmless apart from that bonkers bird. I don't think you fellows should be in here. Trespassers should be prosecuted.
Garn, you tell 'em, Facebike. If it ain't the amphetamine twins, the worst double act since Bush and Blair. Looking for something, boys?
Yeah, your tragic demise in the nearest dump.
Ha ha! Tough talk from a couple of plastic midgets.
We ain't got no time for no badinage. Grab the cushion, Corporal.
Ah, cushion, eh? Why don't you trundle over there, Keyboard, and sit on top of them? Let's see what the steroid sisters do about that.
Who are you calling steroid? I think he's gender blind, sir. Nah, they're animatronic. Don't know what they're saying. Get over there, Keyboard, and weigh heavily on their conscience, yeah?
Yeah, excuse me. Lan needs that cushion. You leave it alone if you don't mind. You mustn't disturb her. Not in the ulterior. She might be in the middle of an opera.
Gonna be an hero, are you then, keyhole? What you gonna do? Apologise at us? Yeah, never mind his bark, sir. I bet his breath is worse than his bite. Yeah.
Come back with that cushion, please. It belongs to Kettlehead.
We don't care if it belongs to Pothead, a smackhead or a quacking pisshead. It's ours now, you mutant mutt.
My name's Keyboard.
And zip it, Keyboard, and keep it zipped.
All right.
Turdboy to toilet, duck. Over.
Receiving you, Turdboy.
Cushion in our possession.
You sure it's the right one? If Gayron grabbed it, it might turn out to be a quacking Brillo pad.
Good point, ducky. Here on. How do you know that's the right cushion?
Well, it was under the lady's head.
There we have it, ducky. It was under that slag's bonce. She might have been right in the middle of one of her arias just as we struck.
Yeah, that might spare someone a bit of earache. You think you drove her out of her quacking dimension?
Don't know, sweetheart. If we didn't, we can always heckle her once we get in there.
Oh, you're such a music lover, Turdboy.
Yeah, cultured all the way through.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
Ah.